Hello. Thank you for joining me. Um, I am glad to be here and just getting things caught up. I know some people are just finishing watching um, Jonathan's, and my alert just went up. So that's delightful. So I can say hello to Richard from Longman Tarot and the lovely Sandra from the Whispering Well. It's very good to see you. Thank you very much. Um, I was just realizing that I'm doing a live, and this is the first time that I've done a live by myself. So it's sort of unexpected. So it's like, ooh, very, very exciting. So, but anyhow, um, this is um, this is my response back to Amy at Strength Reverse and Tara at the Pines. Both of them did. They posed a question. Spreading myself, Mr. Stash. Yes, yes, Richard. Um, I'm learning how to do this. But they and several other people back in early, actually back in March, they posed a question asking for people, or they asked for questions and they would respond to them. And I thought I would do the same thing. And I posed the video and I got this many questions. What's that? I got this many questions. So there we go. And I thought what I could do was randomly pick up, pick a question and then answer it. So, and you are welcome to ask questions in the chat. I was just before this video, I was watching Jonathan Daly, who was doing his channel versary. So that's very, very exciting. And Kim is here. Hello, Kim, Moon Whisperer. And so it's wonderful to see you all here. So let's go through and answer these questions. I'm going to start with the one that has, and I'll call out people. And I don't see Jen from Jen Science to Soul Tarot in Transformation. But her question was, I'd love to hear what a week in the life of Gerald looked like prior to your retirement compared to now. Okay. Before my retirement, I was a manager at a library information line or call center where we took all of the calls. I supervised quite a few people as well as answering the phone. So I would wake up, I would go into work, and I would support staff in their development as well as making adjustments to schedules and helping people answer questions. I also answered customer calls, which I rather enjoyed. And like many people in management, there are a lot of meetings and a lot of paperwork and quite a few emails. So that's part of what I did. Zane is here. Hello, Zane. Good to see you. Um, and then, so I would probably work. Some days I would do a 10-hour day because I would concentrate and I would give people, my attention went to people rather than things or tasks to be done. So, um, and then I would get home, and depending upon the day of the week, I would I would be going home and doing some stuff, um, and maybe doing a little bit of housework, depending upon the day of the week. So I know, very boring, but I absolutely loved my job as a supervisor. It gave me an opportunity to help develop people and interact, and I like people. So I'm a little odd that way. Some people are not, they don't like people, but I am one of those. So Jen also asked, also, you're so fabulously extroverted and not uninhibited from being your big, bright self. Have you always been this way? And if not, at what point did you fully embrace your true self and not to be hindered by the opinions of others? Um, as far as I know, I have always been this way. Hey, Neem. Neem's here. Um, um, So I have always been an extrovert, I believe. I think there are stories about my family, about me doing things to get attention. So Debbie is here. Hello, Debbie. And um, I am still learning how to embrace my true self and not be hindered by the opinions of others. I, like many people, do consider what people have to say. It has probably been in the last, I would say, 5 years where I've started to pay attention of that's somebody else's opinion, and I cannot let that prevent me from doing what I need to do. So anyhow, so that question was from Jen's Science to Soul Tarot and Transformation, which rumor has it that a week from today, 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be with Jamie and Jen as we're doing a VR to someone. So I can't remember exactly who it is. So, what's really wonderful is I like how people are appreciating and saying hi to people in the chat. That makes me really happy. So thank you, people. I do appreciate that. Um, okay, so there's that one. By the way, if you have any questions you want me to answer, and since you're in the chat, put them in capitals. Oh, Justin Michael has asked the question. He pops in and starts with this question. So how big is my wand? Well, my wand is typically from the point of my middle finger to the crook of my elbow. So how's that? Boom. Oh my. So yeah, I got barriers. Is that you? Barriers? I don't know what that means. And Neem has said not bigger than his cup. Sip, sip. So, okay, but ask me questions. No, but seriously, in my tradition, a typical wand should be the length. The length of it should be from your middle finger, from the point down to the crook of your elbow. So that's part of that in the tradition that I have. So okay. Yeah, how big is yours, Justin? I mean, I could totally send you a Facebook link to find out how, you could be on here and talking about how big yours is. So, all right. So, and the next question is, hey, Simon, thank you. Just getting on to my next question that people have asked. Orsi has asked, how are you? And I'm doing very well. I had a very nice weekend. I got a cleansing done, and I also got a reading done, and it was just lovely. So I spent the weekend with some nice people, and the only problem was is I was in a car for 8 hours each way. So and Justin suffers from the Irish curse. So, and Kristen Louise is here. Hello. We had Simon and so. Well, Kristen Louise is here. I will answer Kristen Louise's question. So, how's that? So, oh, Regina's in and out. First jab, brain fog happening over here. Thank you for getting the jab. I appreciate it. You know, it's a good thing. And yeah, 8 hours, Kristen Louise. 8 hours one way. And I'm a person who, when I travel, I do like to stop frequently because I'm drinking a lot of water. So, Chris is here. Hello, Chris. Elemental Cartomancy. You missed Justin's entrance into the chat and asking me questions. He asked how big my wand was, and I showed him. So there you go. So, all right. So, Kristen Louise, I'm going to answer your questions. Are you ready? So, can you share one location that has made you feel completely at peace? Yes. I had the opportunity for several years to visit South Lake Tahoe in California, and it was absolutely wonderful because you have this huge body of water surrounded by mountains, and I am a water and earth person, so that was truly, truly amazing. Standing on the beach with my feet in the water at sunset and looking at the mountains, really, really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. And then we actually went to, there was a hike that we did, and I've done that a couple of times. It's called, it's the Walk to Eagle Lake, I believe. But you walk up a mountain, and it takes a good, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to get up there. But at the top, you get to see the view of Lake Tahoe, but then there's another lake in the mountains. Really, really gorgeous. So truly, truly gorgeous. Kristen Louise's next question was, and what qualities do you look for in a close friend? I look for somebody who is authentic and who knows how to listen and knows when they should be listening and when they should be helping. And if they don't know, they ask and they listen for the response. So, yeah, I mean, what are you looking for in a close friend? It just feels, I like the people who will listen and just really just support what I'm experiencing and valuing my experience of it and not discounting it. So, okay. And there was a question, oh, and lovely lapis lazuli, wherever did you get it? You mean this lovely lapis lazuli? This one? This one? Gee, I got it from Kristen Louise. She surprised me with it. It's quite lovely. So, oh, Richard, that's not you out. Listen to you. Thank you, Kristen, and thank you for this. And And Justin said, I listen when I'm not talking, which is almost never. Oh, now. You know, yeah, you talk a lot, but you have a lot of things to say, Justin. So there. Mm-mm-mm. So Kristen Louise is like, OMG, don't put me on the spot. Why is that not coming? There it is. Yes, I want someone who will listen and be supportive. Oh, you're funny, Richie. You're funny. I don't Loston. Is that a new word? So, yeah, it is a gorgeous lapis lazuli. So, so, so yeah. Okay, so, uh-oh. Chris, your boiler man's not showing up? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I hope it gets taken care of. So anyhow, thank you, Kristen Louise. That's Kristen Louise Tarot. Did somebody just say Boston? Oh, Kristen Louise. Justin, I have met people who talk a heck of a lot more than you, and you don't wait to talk and not hear what people say. Some people just can't wait. Yeah, you wait. You wait. Okay, he did eventually show up. Good. Good. Boston, Regina, Boston cream pie? What? What? Okay. I'm good for some pie. Jonathan's live. We were talking about I think it was fudge and but I had brownies. I have access to brownies. So anyhow, okay. Man, I just saw the back of my head as I turned around. So all right. So I'm looking at live chat. So I have if anybody have any questions they want to ask me. Oh, Regina will take some pie. Good. What kind of pie, Regina? Do you want the Boston cream? So Neem is a constant, a chronic interrupter. No matter how I try to be quiet, it's like if you don't say it, I will forget it. Oh, I completely understand. I completely understand. That's why a lot of times I take notes, and it does help me. So Justin's like, I listen when I have to. In a friend, I look for someone who will tell me I'm an asshole when I need it, slap sense into me when I need it. Well, ready, Justin. Boston cream. All right, for the win. And I'm waiting for Regina to, to come up with a song title for slapping an assholes. So, and not to mention Boston cream pie. So, Simon has asked, Gerald, tell us your 3 dinner guests, dead or alive, and why. So, 3 dinner guests, tarot related or not tarot related. So, I will say, I would actually, okay, 3 dinner guests. I would enjoy having my paternal grandfather because I only knew him as a man who was lying in bed. So I would appreciate that. I would enjoy chatting with, um, Dave Stewart and Annie Lennox of Eurythmics. So we'll call them one because Dave Stewart, his ability to make music is so connected and really quick. It just fascinates me how to layer that. Annie Lennox has got a wonderful and powerful voice, but she's also really, really good with lyrics. and the match of lyrics and music just really is perfect for me. And one more. I actually would like to have dinner with Michelangelo because I think he's misunderstood. I think we're all missing a part of him. And he was a big influence of me to me. Yes, Simon, love Eurythmics. Love Eurythmics. Huge, huge fan. And I did get to see them when they toured in the United States. It was for the Touch Tour, and Howard Jones opened for them. So it was amazing. So Sandra's like me. One would be your dad, who passed nearly 4 years ago. Um, and I just think, my paternal grandfather, I heard stories about him from my father and all of the stuff. It was truly amazing because they lived through the Depression and what that was like. So it's like, and of course, Simon has met Howard Jones and has seen him live. And of course, it truly is. And it was that was the first time I've ever heard of Howard Jones. So I have a surprise guest who is joining me for my last questions. Is my surprise guest ready? Thumbs up. All right, here you go. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jamie Kelly.
Fresh from the shower.
Woo! Wow, you cleaned up good.
Thanks.
You clean up
And I
good.
just checked my mail, so I'm opening packages.
You are?
I am. I don't know who this is from even.
So I was just, Simon asked me the question: is 3 dinner guests, dead or alive, and who would they be and why? So
Ooh.
I said my paternal grandfather, Eurythmics, and then Michelangelo.
Okay, so do these have to be famous or just people that are dead you'd want to have dinner with?
Well, dead or alive. I just 3 dinner guests. So.
Oh, okay.
Who would you want to have?
My mom, my cousin John, hi Sandra, and Justin Michael, and my grandfather.
Awesome. And Kristen Louise has said, yay, clean Jamer.
Yeah, well, clean on the outside, kind of dirty on the inside.
Those are the best, I think. Oh my gosh, Chris is right. Dead or alive.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Good earworm.
Yeah. So.
And Simon answered anyone. Gotcha.
Yeah, and Jilly's here. Hello, Jilly.
Hi, Rev. So, I came in on the Howard Jones part. I caught that Simon met him, but how did Howard Jones come into the conversation?
Because Simon and I both like Eurythmics, great duo, and I saw them live for the Touch Tour when they toured in the United States, and Howard Jones opened for them. And I had no idea who Howard Jones was, but it was fabulous. It was really, really wonderful. Everybody, I love it. Everybody's saying hi to Jilly, so yay.
So you want to see what's in here just to interrupt the flow of things?
I think the short answer is abso-freaking-lutely.
Okay, so there's the Smell of Rose in here, but I got this for a friend of mine who will never see this live. So it is a alabaster something or another jasper thing. It's an anatomically correct carved heart.
Oh my God. I'm going to embiggen you so we can see that.
Okay. I'm horrified, but thanks.
Oh my God.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, and then she did a piece Argonite with different gemstones and stuff for someone who is an EMT, and that won't show up very well, but it's an ambulance, or what we call a bus, with the cross on the back, you know. So anyway, this is for a friend of mine as a gift. So this would be the friend that found the dead body the other night.
Oh, okay.
Who does cadaver training with dogs.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So you can take me off a big now.
Okay. Sorry. So, Jezebel is here. So, hello, Jezebel.
That's really cool.
Regina has a question. Can anyone explain how there is no cover of the Human League's fascination with the lyrics change to vaccination?
Vaccination. Golf clap.
Because, Regina, we are waiting for you to do it and for you to get the rights to be able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, that sounds like something one of the drag queens would do. She's in Hollywood. I can't remember her name. She will never see this, but yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
Antoinette is like, ooh, crystals. So
Right? Yeah.
yeah.
Now I just have to catch up with her to give it to her.
So did you commission that one specifically for her?
So there were several that my friend Teresa Dunn had, and hi Selkie, and I asked her. She's a shaman and an incredibly magical, amazing soul, and I asked her to use energy to pick the right one for her. Yeah, anytime that I see anatomically correct carvings, crystals, weird objects, I collect them up and give them, because she likes that kind of crap.
That's cool.
I'd say in a nice way.
Yeah. Well, and I think I truly appreciate when I can trust an artist enough to go,
Mm-hmm.
will you get me the one to do that will help do this? So
Mm-hmm.
it's like when Jonathan created my necklace to work with ancestors. Dude,
Mm-hmm.
you pick the stones. You're the expert. I want to benefit from it. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just told him, as you know, what I wanted her for, my crystal grid necklace, which isn't on social media, but what I told him I wanted her for, and of course it's within my own Druidic practices that I wanted her for. So it's, while I appreciate being able to see the creation of a couple of them, and this is no reflection on you or our beautiful Deanne or anything else, because I thoroughly enjoyed being energetically involved in that. That isn't what I wanted for mine.
Yeah, that's good. And that's something that I appreciate, is when someone knows intuitively when it's okay to share that. There's things that are private and there's things that are public. And I have lots of private things that I don't even reference.
Right.
So,
yeah. No, like I said, it was, for lack of a better term, it was a blessing for me to watch him in action and doing his thing and everything else. And that happened to be the creation of somebody else's stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. That was neat. And I agree with Randy Rainbow would be fantastic to do that. You should contact him because he's very receptive.
Randy, yes, that's right. Yeah, because Simon also said that too. So.
Okay. Oh, did he? Yeah, I didn't catch that.
I'm just catching up. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. But Randy Rainbow is very receptive to people giving him a poke and saying, "Hey," well, receptive to giving him a poke.
Giving him a
sorry, not what I meant.
Okay.
Oh
yeah. Oh my. Okay. So, which one should be my next question?
That one.
This one?
Yep.
Right there? Okay. This is from Toadstool Tarot, Robin.
Mm-hmm.
In 25 words or less, LOL, tell us your history. Who the heck are ya anyway? I'm Gerald. I'm your best friend or your worst enemy. You pick.
Ditto. So no, for me, in 25 words or less, if you're asking, I am a former Jew Catholic, Druidic, tree hugging, crystal loving, sitting on my butt in the earth, tarot slinging Jamie.
Boom.
That's all I got.
All that in a bag of chips.
And sarcasm and humor.
Yeah. Regina wants to know if we're starting an email campaign to Randy Rainbow. And I think the answer is duh. Start it. One of my mods could, connect his stuff in there. So, Jamie, Sandra is the tree hugging. Yes. So
yeah, in a druidic sense, not a hippie sense, but there's nothing wrong with being a hippie tree hugger either.
Yeah.
I think I got the last lollipop, Chris.
I'm Chris. I'm apt at giving out ass whoopings and lollipops, and I'm all out of lollipops today. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Yep. I am both, Jezebel. So
I think everybody is. You know what I mean? It just depends on the day.
Yeah. I think the big thing for me is I'm the youngest of 12, and that really impacts the way I interact with the world.
Mm-hmm.
So
I get that.
Yeah. Kristen Louise said spiritual hokey pokey nerd, and I'm nice.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I'm lucky in that I get to go outside in the trees every day. The only time it's a bummer is when it's the dead of winter here and 19 below or some damn thing, but we still do it anyway.
Yep. My mom was pretty awesome, so I just have to say that. So
yeah.
Okay. All right. Questions for me and my surprise guest, Jamie, aka Wandering Mountain Bardic Path. Definitely pop him into chat. Okay, which one?
That one. Yep. Oh, you had it. Yep. You got it.
That one?
That one.
Okay. This is from Jennifer Ball's Witch House. Jenna's not here because everybody knows the wisdom from Jenna, as well as the run from Jenna. So, what's your favorite animal and why? Well, I would say like my favorite animal as a pet would be I am fond of cats. And because they're fiercely independent, they also serve a purpose. And like many animals, they know when you need something. So, animals, I think, are extremely receptive. So,
yeah, Jenna's got a whip she don't play, and she'll use it. Regina, that's the next step in that.
Yeah. So,
okay. What about non-domesticated?
Non-domesticated, I am a fan of sea turtles. I've never seen a sea turtle, but it is a personal animal totem for me.
Hmm.
So there is a connection to that's that idea of earth and water
Hmm.
because they give birth on the earth and they spend much of their life in the water. So they can do both. So
Nice.
how about
Um,
you?
for me, it would be my dog groomer and my birds. Of course, Bella, 19 years, passed away just a few weeks ago. But non would be I'm. This will be funny. So I'm blessed to work with wildlife. And so I would say any bird of prey. One of my favorites. So we have many ambassadors at Badger Run, but uh, our turkey vulture Dexter is probably the coolest creature with one hell of a charismatic personality. Um, our squirt, who is an invasive species of bird here. So he was found as a baby and couldn't be released, and he's hysterical. I think I've sent you video of him. And pigeon.
Okay.
I love my pigeons. I've done so
Yeah.
much research
Yeah.
and connection with pigeons that I find them fascinating and amazing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pop back into the chat for a second, and it's ass
Sure.
whoopings and lollipops is actually the love reading segment on Chris's channel. There you go.
Wow.
You know, and Kristen Louise is blessed to have woods next to her house. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sandra said, "My cats always know, and all of them come and sit on me."
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so I'll get really deep and philosophical here. Surprise. But I think that connection and that ability to connect and not necessarily understand, but we can tell when somebody needs a phone call or just to pick me up. I think it really that's something I wish more people would do and more people would trust. So
Nice.
so I
Nice.
mean, come on, think about it. How many times have you seen young kids and they just come over and they give you a hug for no reason and it's exactly what you needed?
Mhm.
Or somebody at the grocery store smiles at you or, gives you a card. So,
So I want to respond really quick to two things that Justin Michael has said.
yes.
Number one, not a fan of vultures. I challenge you when COVID and all this crap is over to come to Oregon and spend some time with Dexter, and I will change your mind. And number two, the research that I did was actually out of New York, so I have seen more pigeons than people.
Okay. Justin doesn't like vultures? I think vultures are pretty cool. I had a dream recently about vultures.
Mm.
So it was very telling. It gave me a perspective on what I was going through, and I think vultures, like some things, are misunderstood for how they fit into the big picture.
Mm-hmm.
And
Pigeons too, though. I will tell you, pigeons too.
really,
Yes, they have facial recognition. If they're around you enough, like let's say you go to the same park bench every day, they know who you are.
oh,
They
nice.
know if you're mean or nice.
Mhm.
They know they have brand recognition. So they know what's edible and what isn't by brand.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Okay. Regina wants to know paisley or plaid.
I'll go to my Celtic roots, plaid.
Okay. I'm currently wearing plaid. So, but I actually like paisley. It looks like parameciums, right?
Oh, yeah.
And a longtime friend of mine would say his favorite color is paisley.
Yeah. Yeah.
However, when you're sewing, make sure you buy extra fabric to match up the plaid. So
Hmm.
very, very important. But for me, it depends upon the colors.
Okay. I am looking up a card, and Chris, you are correct. It is Justice.
Mm.
And that is the vulture in the Brady. I happen to have this beautiful gift by a certain someone who's in the chat. I won't name names because I don't know if that's okay, but that is out of that.
Okay. Wow, chat just jumped. Justin, I think, says that vultures scare him. So
Understandable.
yeah. More pigeons than people in Philly. Truth. And New York City.
Yeah, there are.
And so Richard loves raptors, especially owls, but I'm also terrified of them. So
Thanks, Rev. It is a nice deck, isn't it?
And Little Zen Crone Jilly said, "I swear my spirit animal is an elephant. I am in awe and feel connected to them."
Mm-hmm.
Well, isn't that the way it happens? I just think, it's like boom. So okay, chat. Paisley. Okay. Gee, let's all look surprised. Aquarius Owl likes owls.
Who?
Oh. Wow.
Sorry, Debbie.
Wow. So Justin asked, what's the difference between vultures and buzzards? I am assuming they're different creatures. They're different species.
Well, I mean, a buzzard is a buzzard, a vulture is a vulture, a hawk is a hawk. They're the same thing.
You mean there's in the same, is it genus?
Well, so vultures are buzzards.
Okay.
Buzzards are vultures. Hawks are hawks. Hawks wouldn't be called buzzards.
Okay.
Yeah.
This suddenly got very deep, and I'm having a hard time hearing you over the sound of one hand clapping.
Wow.
Yeah. They are different birds, Kristen Louise says. And apparently Richard says we have buzzards in UK, no vultures. Silky's spirit animal is seal. And we made Debbie laugh with our owl comment, and who said that? So okay, there's two more.
Okay.
Justin's like, I'll Google it. Yes, Justin, please Google it and have in the single chat the definition. So it's 150 characters or less, sir. And go. You have 5 minutes. And don't copy and paste, put into your own words. So, all right, this one or this one?
To the left.
My left?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Angela from Tiny Trinkets and Tarot, who I do not believe is here. She is probably working on her schoolwork, right? I mean, she's studying to be a nurse. What led you to tarot? A friend gave me a deck.
My mom, when I was 16.
Okay. How long have you and your partner been together? Well, I met Jeffrey in probably 2012, and I immediately was like, "Ooh," but it took him about 4 years to notice me that way. So, and we are celebrating our, gee, is it our sixth? No, our 5th year of our first date, official date, um, in June. How about you? How long have you been together?
Me and Steven, 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, I was married previously for a long, long time. And he and I and Steven are still really good friends. He's our run captain. But yeah, Steven and I got together in 14, moved to Seattle. Has since come back, but yeah.
Okay. What major arcana card represents you? Redo. What major arcana card best represents you and why? I would definitely say it is the Hermit because it is my birth card,
Mm-hmm.
and that's there. But I'm a Moon Hermit, so I would because I do keep a lot of secrets and I compartmentalize a lot of things, and I benefit from alone time to process. So how about
Nice.
you?
Um, so when I was a kid, there wasn't a lot of, well, we didn't obviously have the internet, and there wasn't a lot of the stuff out there about birth cards and this and that and stuff. So when my mom asked me to go through the deck and pick out the card that I resonated with, that was Justice. I was all about, I was going to save the world when I was a kid. I was going to be this pro bono attorney. And, life turns out that, you're kind of poor if you do that.
Uh-huh.
But then, life goes on and stuff. My birth card is the High Priestess, and Justice factors in as one of my other cards, which I find fascinating. When I was a kid, my mom was the High Priestess. That was her significator card. And it wasn't until after she died, and I don't know why it took so long, but I told you this, the pillars have the B and the J. And I know it never entered her mind. It just what she resonated with. But my brother's name is Brian, and I'm Jamie. And then my mom
Oh,
sat in the middle.
that's lovely.
Yeah, it's trippy, huh?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yes.
Yes. Especially with a salty protein. So, Sandra
High
said,
five. Come on now. Here we go.
woo! We're a part of the, that. So,
Bacon. Bacon.
Bacon.
That's what I hear.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jamie's is the Queen of Cups.
Not Jamie's.
No,
Sandra.
Sandra. I'm looking at Jamie on
Hi.
my thing. Yeah. Wow. Let's add Sandra to the mix and really confuse me. So, Jezebel loves secrets and secret places and drawers and doors, and trust me, I do too. I have lots of them. So, I'm the same, High Priestess and Justice. I don't know the nuances of Justice right now. Not sure I relate to it. Okay. Bacon, yes. But does sweet corn belong on pizza?
Okay. So it depends on the pizza. It does not belong, in my opinion, on every pizza, where I think that pineapple is universally acceptable in my palate. Sweet corn would depend on the pizza.
Yes. And I think I said this on somebody's live. It may have been yours, Simon, where I have actually had sweet corn on a pizza. One of the artisan places locally put sweet corn on for one of their summer specials. I don't remember what else is on it, but the mixture was good. So.
And Richard says, no, it does not. Just so we're clear.
Yeah. All right. So.
Oh, Jezebel. Jezebel. That's funny.
Kristen Louise, that was Yellow Brick Pizza. Yellow Brick Pizza. And apparently Justin was a pizza man for 20 years and never put corn on a pizza. Okay.
Wow. We know who we're inviting to the party.
Man. Dang, we'll have to bring pizza to the barbecue. So, he's making a face. Aw, Mr. Honey. Okay. V is here.
Banana and ham. Hi, V Kestrel. Banana and ham. I don't care if it works, Richard. That makes me go.
Banana peppers, maybe. Banana peppers and ham.
Yeah, pepperoncinis. I could do that.
Yeah.
Look at Simon. Oh, sounds delish.
Simon's like, sounds delish, Richard. Okay. So. Native American remains show they become shorter once they domesticated corn and it became a main staple for their diet. Punches up nerd glasses. That pushes up nerds' glasses. Yeah. And,
I had M&Ms on pizza once too.
Yeah. And how was that?
It was all right. I think it's like the banana thing. The sweet and savory.
Yeah. Okay. Hey. So he has, he has no sense of adventure. Aw. Simon's last pizza he had mango on it.
I would have mango on a pizza.
I've never had mango on a pizza.
So. I haven't either, but I would. It sounds good.
So, all right. So here's the last question. And it's from this dude named Longman Tarot.
Oh, him again?
Yes, him again.
He causes problems.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, bananas and all that stuff. My
gosh.
Pizza. You're welcome. Okay. And this is from Richard Milord Ritchie, the Stashless. Yeah. Pouches, bags, boxes, or tins. What's your favorite way of keeping your decks safe? Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm a box fan.
Okay, me too.
I like boxes, but I also like bags, especially ones that I make. So, and yes, I do have specific boxes. Sometimes I have purchased a box before I have purchased a deck, but then the deck I want that needs that box comes together. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, anybody want to guess?
I would do more tins. I think I've expressed this to a couple of people before. The Make Playing Cards website. I'm a smart person. That damn website just kills me. And I've wanted to do some of my mom's art on a tin or Jonathan's, and it's like I end up exasperated. So I like pouches that tell me what's inside.
Okay.
So this is the Playful Heart. My earth spirit goes in this one. This one is a little obvious. And then I like color coordination. So this is our Star Seeker.
Yes.
And this is pink. It doesn't show up well. And then pink here as well. And then the ribbon, and Kelly Bear put a butterfly charm on it. But
yeah,
that's my preference anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I made this pouch, and one time I made actually pouches for all of my coven mates, and they're reversible.
Oh, nice.
So, V Kestrel says that you're very organized. So yeah, the inside and the outside. So
who Gerald is?
No, you are. You've got.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I cuss?
Yes.
Fuck no, I'm not. That section right there has about 10 or 12 decks in it, and those happen to be organized. The rest of this, if Gerald said go find blah blah blah, I would be like, give me a minute.
Yeah. I might be able to do that. So
yeah.
So Richard, the other thing that I like are, I really like, lunchbox tins. So, I think, these are completely awesome. See? Yes. And nothing makes me happier than a school supply sale, So it's like awesome. So
that was a gift from my energy circle here. Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. So, but okay, so that's all of the questions that I got asked. Simon says he has to be organized.
I have to be organized for work. This room, my prayer room, is a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think for me it depends upon what's going on. At work, I was extremely organized. There was nothing left on my desk at the end of the night. Mm-hmm. If somebody wanted something, I had it in a folder. And somebody's like going, "Are you like this at home too?" I'm like, "No, it's here because I need the information really very, very quickly." So
that would be me too, Regina. And what exactly are you rubbing in the Longman Taro's face, other than pizza fruit?
What am I rubbing into? I am rubbing this in his face.
Oh. Yeah. So he covets the Last Supper case.
He covets this, and so any opportunity I have, I will show it off. And I'm talking about my case, not my, not anything else. So, but
that's okay. You shove what? Cakes, cookies, and I think it was brownies today.
There were brownies, yes. There were, there was conversation around brownies. So, and let me annoy Kristen Louise again. So, yes, Kristen Louise, a Last Supper lunchbox.
My precious, apparently.
Yeah. So where do I find stuff like that? I just happen upon stuff like that, and when I see it, it's like I have to have this. And I bought that at a little store, I think in Cleveland, and it was there, and I'm like, this is hilarious. I have to have it. So,
that's something. It's sacrilegious as it sounds. That's something that I would make a traveling altar out of.
Oh, that would be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
That would
because Mm-hmm.
So, Kristen Louise, you have not looked on the internet enough, because usually there's something on the internet everywhere on the internet.
Spencer's. That's where Janice came from. Spencer's. I guarantee you.
Spencer's, yeah, and oh gosh, the emo kids store for goths. Somebody help me with that. Crap. Anyhow, they're the ones that have all of the they're the ones that I got my
Fire.
Oh, bye.
Hot Topic. Jezebel for the win. Oh, Zane for the win.
Zane, Jezebel, thank you. Hot Topic. Because I am the old person going in there and I'm looking around for things, and I'm also not afraid to jump in and dig down deep and look through stuff in the sales. So
sorry, sir. You are how many years older than I am?
I am a whole year older than you are.
Yeah. Shut the front door about being the old guy, because I refuse. I am not the crone yet. Okay. So old guy, stick it in your craw and back it up a little bit.
There you go. Back up on. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I am the experienced one when I walk into that store.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I'm looking at him and I'm like going, "Aw, I did that too." I did that too. So,
pizza.
There you go, Kristen Louise. So,
yeah, I'm gonna eat lunch when I get out of here, and I think that's what I'm having.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm thinking about getting pizza. So those are the questions that I got. There was a question from Regina, which is favorite bread.
If I ate bread, it would be my former sister-in-law's buttery biscuits at Thanksgiving, or a good sourdough crostini with all the tapas toppings.
Wow. Okay.
That's if I ate bread.
And so you don't eat bread because
it's not good for my autoimmune stuff, the gluten and everything.
Got it.
Okay. I miss it, believe me, just like milk.
Yeah. Okay. Zane is a sourdough fan. I like bread in the form of pretzels. You know,
I like a good pretzel.
Yeah. So, but I am a fan of a warm bread soon out of recently out of the oven. Really good. So there was a place there was a little market in town. It was called the Shore. It was the North Market. There was a place there that had potato bread. And so it was just bread that had all of the appropriate seasonings for potatoes in it and onions, and it was just delicious. So
there used to be there still is actually, in my old neighborhood in Georgia, there was a beautiful Jewish delicatessen, and they had bialys. And this was before I knew, or before bagels were really, bagels have always been around, but before they were a thing, there were bialys. Oh my God.
Yeah.
The taste of childhood, I tell you.
Bialys? What? I don't know that one.
So bialys, think of a bagel, but so they're a little bit bigger than a bagel in circumference, and the center has all kinds of yummy stuff.
Okay.
Any kind of combo of stuff that's kosher, right in the center.
On there.
And so when you slice it, it's kind of like having a Danish. You know how you have the Danish part, and then you got the good yummy stuff in the center. Yeah. It's like you want to get to the center, but it's with cream cheese and lox and capers and stuff if you want. But
yeah. Jezebel said rye sourdough.
Yeah, she had me on another one. No, it was Regina. I'm not a pumpernickel fan, but with slightly melted feta cheese, I would try that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I would suffer to try that.
Yeah. Any bread.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm getting hungry. And again, let's see. Here you go. I'm not saying the word, but you can look at it. Has
And
anyone
Justin, I haven't, but I'm curious as to what it is.
St.
Or
Joe?
maybe I haven't. It just has a different name because we both have the same background. So I don't know. What is it?
I don't know what St. Joseph's cake is. Is that okay? I don't remember. I don't know. So, okay. Last call for questions before we let Kristen Louise go and order pizza. And
You just got called a dirty name.
I did. Who did?
I think the
Kristen.
expression is bastard.
Bastard, but isn't bastard like an alcohol that would be good with a certain type of food? So, you know.
It's a pastry stuffed with cannoli filling.
Oh, well, that
Hmm.
sounds good, doesn't it? And
Wouldn't pass it up.
yeah. Brant's here. Hello, Brant. So, all right, last call for questions, people. Random trivia in Denmark's Danish is called Wienerbrod.
No. Wienerbrot, I would bet.
Okay. So,
yeah.
Bye, Silky. Thanks, Kim.
Yeah, he has really good handwriting. We have a handwriting competition, he and I, because on a good day I have good handwriting too. So
So, okay. Well, thank you, everyone. This has been lovely. Thank you for surprising everyone and joining us, Miss Jamie.
fresh from the shower, you got it.
Yeah, fresh from the shower, and we're going to be on with Jen next Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And in the evening, that's 8 p.m. Eastern. Are you? Oh, what's that?
You know exactly what that is. Something I can't open. Yeah.
So, bye, Simon. Bye, Kristen. So, it's good to see everybody. So, thank you, wonderful people. Next week I'm doing a you show me yours and I'll show you mine with somebody who I am keeping it quiet for a little bit to confirm all of the details. So, all right, bye everybody. Thank you.
See y'all.